Greetings and salutations, everybody. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. You are watching Raven Review. I'm your host, Raven. Today, we're going to be talking about Dragon Ball Super Broly or Broly Dragon Ball Super. Either one is correct. There were 3 other Dragon Ball Broly movies, Dragon Ball Z movies, actually. That would be Broly, Return of Broly, and Bio Broly. All 3 of them aren't really considered canon. They're just kind of like movies for Dragon Ball Z. Broly was never considered part of the Dragon Ball universe until now, which Akira had decided to finally add him to the Dragon Ball universe or multiverse, whatever you want to call it. So he should be popping up in the mangas and the animes now, probably, more than likely. He originally wrote a 3-hour script. They broke it down to an hour to 100 minutes. So it's considered the longest Dragon Ball animated film ever made so far. I would have been good with 2 hours, but they're kind of short, 20 minutes. So, oh well, no biggie. So I'm gonna roll in spoilers here. Let me get into the plot. So if you start at the end of the Tournament of Power or somewhere around there and rewind 41 years back, you have the beginning of Dragon Ball Broly with King Vegeta checking on his son, who's in this little capsule thing. It's like a birthing capsule or something like that. And checking on his power level when he comes across Broly, who has a higher level than his son.
It's over 9,000!
He then decides to exile Broly to a planet called Vampa. Paragus, who is Broly's father, goes to rescue his son over in Vampa. You go a little bit more forward, and that's when you come across Frieza, and he is taking over the Empire for his dad, which is King Cole, and it's now the Frieza Force instead of the Cole Force. Then you go a little bit more forward, and Goku has been born. You get to meet Bardock and Guinea, which I'll get into in a minute. Bardock thinks that Frieza is up to something, so he steals a pod and puts Goku in it and sends him off to Earth. After that, you get this little cute, awesome, like, different little scenes from Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that, and the years clicking by and stuff like that. After that happens, you find out that Frieza is trying to collect the Dragon Balls, and he's just missing one, so he has scouts out looking for the last Dragon Ball. They've also stolen the 6 Dragon Balls from Bulma and the radar to find the last and 7th Dragon Ball, which they find on the quote-unquote Arctic continent. So Bulma finds this out from her son Trunks. So Vegeta and Goku decide to head out there with Whis, and Beerus is stuck babysitting Bola, which is great. I love it. After that happens, you get a little bit back history of Broly and finding out about his history and living on Vampa with his dad and stuff like that. They're also discovered by 2 characters named Chile and Lemo. They're the ones that bring Broly and Paragus to Frieza, and so Frieza wants to see how this plays out, so he decides to bring Broly and Paragus to Earth to fight Goku and Vegeta. The spaceship lands. They have this big giant fight, and at that point, when that fighting starts, you get about an a little over almost an hour of nothing but nonstop fighting. The first fight is between Vegeta and Broly. The next fight is Goku and Broly. The fight after that is Frieza and Broly. And the next fight after that is Frieza and Broly. And the last fight is Gogeta and Broly. And then you get to the last scene of the film, and Broly is back on Vampa. I'm not going to tell you how, but he ends up back on Vampa. And Goku goes to visit him, drops off some food, water, medical supplies, that kind of stuff, senzu beans. And that's it. That's the whole movie. So as far as my rating, I'm going to rate it as...
Shame on you, idiot!
The only reason why I'm rating it, and let me first say this first before I get into why I'm rating it, what I'm doing, is simply because the movie is called Broly, and the movie is 100% about Broly. It is introducing this new character, Broly, which we've all known, but this is an all new Broly. And the movie is about him. It's not about Goku. It is not the Goku show. It is not the Vegeta show. It is the Broly show. And that's what this movie is meant to be. It's about teaching you about Broly and his history and who he is, why he's powerful, and why he is the person that he is. So, which I think is really cool. I really liked it. I wish, and this is the reason why I'm giving it that, is because I wanted more story. I thought the fights were amazing. The animation is spectacular. It is great. I love the music. I love the acting. Everything about the movie is absolutely spectacular. I absolutely love the film, but I wanted more story. I think they could have added just a little bit more story. Just maybe an extra 10, 20 minutes of more story, and it would have made it so just a little bit more better, I think. Besides that, it's an amazing film. I definitely recommend you guys pick this up on Blu-ray when it comes out. You guys definitely should do that. I absolutely love Chile. She's a great new character. I can't wait to see what she does. You can definitely tell there's some little something going on between her and Broly. I like Limo. He's like this old soldier that's been around for a while and stuff like that. So he's seen his fair share of fights and other things.
Fascinating.
As far as Vegeta, there's this scene where his hair, before he goes Super Saiyan, it turns green, and it sticks that way. It's not a quick just like, if you don't catch it, you don't catch it. No, they intentionally turn his hair green. My theory behind this is, if you guys have watched Dragon Ball Super, during the Tournament of Power, Vegeta mentions when Kale is going Super Saiyan, her hair turns green. And he says, is this the true form of a Super Saiyan? And I'm going to stick with that opinion that Vegeta has. I think the true form of a Super Saiyan is green hair. And that's the reason why his hair is green. Because Vegeta has been learning over a time period of how to turn into a true Super Saiyan. Not legendary, but a true Super Saiyan. And that color is green. Just my opinion. There's also another scene with Goku, and his hair kind of goes a little silver.
Oh my.
He kind of does a little bit of the Ultra Instinct. It's a tease, but it's noticeable, or at least I noticed it. So yeah, there's a lot of different references to Dragon Ball over the movies and just the history. There are so many little Easter eggs in this film. I think Geekdom 101 has made a video. So if you want to check it out, he made like 40 Easter eggs that he caught. I caught most of them. there were some I didn't catch. But yeah, if you want to see those Easter eggs, definitely check out his video. It's well worth it. But yeah, there's a lot of Easter eggs in there, and they're really cool. Overall, the film is, like I said, it's amazing. You guys definitely need to check it out. The animation is just, it's incredible. The CGI is incredible. There's a lot of stuff where you can tell they blended actual hand drawing to CGI, and then also, as far as the animated goes, they went back to that old like manga style. That's the best way I can describe it, of Dragon Ball. So it's not like overly detailed and stuff like that. In some scenes, it's just very manga style, and I definitely like seeing Dragon Ball in a manga style form. And then this like over detailed like superhero Marvel DC kind of thing, I'm not a fan of it. It's anime and it should look like manga, and they have definitely done that. They have brought back manga as far as all that goes. So if you're a big Dragon Ball fan, you're definitely going to enjoy this film. It's a great Dragon Ball film. Probably one of the best Dragon Ball films that have come out in a very long time. If you're not a Dragon Ball fan, you may or may not appreciate the story. You're probably gonna get a little lost. But, you know, I definitely say, if you're not a Dragon Ball fan, definitely check it out. Even still, you know, maybe you seeing this film might change your opinion about Dragon Ball and actually watching Dragon Ball. So there's that. As far as, I forgot to mention Paragus. I didn't care for Paragus. He's an asshole and he's a dick.
No, I am your father.
He's a horrible father. I didn't care for it. There's a ton of humor in it though, between Goku and Vegeta. There's a lot of bantering and stuff like that, and Goku just being stupid. There's one scene, and I'm not gonna get too spoiler with it, but Frieza's like going on this tangent about, you know, how Vegeta's gonna have to pay for all the sins of his father and stuff like that, and all this stuff. And Frieza uses a word when he's describing everything and how he's going to take his revenge with Broly and stuff like that. And Goku doesn't have a clue what one of these words is. And he like literally raises his hand and he's like, hey, what does that mean?
It's amazing how every time you open your mouth, you prove you're an idiot.
And like Frieza tells him, he like literally like gives him a definition of the word that he uses. It's funny. It's really, really funny. So, besides that, that's about all for Dragon Ball Super Broly, or Broly Dragon Ball Super. Absolutely loved it. Definitely check it out. It's well worth it. And like always, don't forget to give someone a hug. May change their day, may change their life, and we will talk to you all later. Thank you, and bye-bye.
Thank you for watching Raven Review. Please remember to push the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you know when a new video has been posted. Also, don't forget to like or dislike the video you just watched. Then you can be an awesome person by sharing this video with all your friends on your social media networks. Have an awesome-tastic day and thanks for watching.